Today in class 10 biology, we will start with the female reproductive structure. First starts with the various parts of human female reproductive system. That is starts with the ovaries, oviduct, uterus, vagina and vulva. What are the primary reproductive organ? The primary reproductive organ of females is a pair of ovaries. Where are the ovaries situated? And describe the structure. If we see that ovaries are situated in pelvic cavity on either side of the uterus. Each ovary is tethered with the uterus by ovarian ligament, that is fibrous cord. It is suspended from the abdominal wall by a mesentery called the mesovaria. What are the function of ovaries? Ovary produce mature egg cell or ova by oogenesis. They also produce the female sex hormone, that is estrogen and progesterone. Now if we see the describe with the process of ovulation with a diagram, if we see that process of release of ovum from the ovary by a rupturing of the mature Graafian follicle is called the ovulation. Each ovary consists of spherical masses of cell called the ovarian follicle. Each ovarian follicle contains a large immature ovum, that is oocyte, surrounded with many layers of tissue. During maturation process, the egg grows larger. Ovarian follicle enlarges and get filled with the fluid. An enlarged ovarian follicle containing a full mature ovum is called the Graafian follicle. It projects from the surface of ovary and ruptures to release the mature ovum into the oviduct. The remnant of Graafian follicle is a yellow mass of tissue called corpus luteum. Normally only one egg mature every month alternately from each ovary. So actually these are the structure of mature ovarian ovaries and also ovulation. Now which hormone produced by the Graafian follicle? The Graafian follicle secretes the female sex hormone, that is estrogen. Which hormone produced from the corpus luteum? That is estrogen, progesterone and relaxin are the three hormones produced by corpus luteum. What are the location and structure of oviduct? If we ask that both the oviduct opens into the uterus within the pelvic cavity, end with the oviduct lying close to the ovary is enlarged to form the funnel-shaped structure, that is infundibulum, that is oviducal funnel. In a finger-like projection on its surface, that is a fimbriae, it helps to receive mature ovum. Oviduct are lined with a ciliated epithelium that helps in movement of the ovum. Now what are the function of oviduct? The oviduct is the site of fertilization. This takes place when an ovum meets a sperm in oviduct and zygote is formed. Developing zygote is conveyed to uterus with the help of ciliary movement or epithelium lining with the oviduct. Now if we see that as a structure of uterus, if I ask that the uterus is a hollow pear-shaped muscular organ situated in the pelvic cavity of the females between urinary bladder and rectum. It is lined with a thick uterine wall, which inner layer is called endometrium, and the endometrium is richly supplied with the blood vessel and secretory glands. Uterus can be roughly divided into upper broader portion, that is corpus uteri, that is here the developing zygote implants itself into endometrial lining of uterus. It is also called uterine cavity. Upper portion of the corpus uteri is called the fundus. It receives two oviduct from ovaries. Lower narrow portion, that is cervix uteri, it is a narrow part that runs from uterine cavity and opens into vagina. Now what are the function? If we ask, the function of uterus to support the development of the fetus, to provide energy and nourishment to the fetus, to protect the fetus from any kind of injury. Environmental lining of the uterus serves as a site for implantation of fetus. Contraction in the wall of uterus help to expel the baby during birth and also act as a passage for the movement of sperm to the oviduct. So today up to that, next we will start with another topic.